One missing line can cost your deposit. You checked the property. You signed the contract. You moved in. You registered your address. You got your fixed date. And now you think you are protected? But there is one more thing many people forget: the contract itself. Because that is where many risks hide. Because in Korea, your contract is not just paperwork. It can reduce your risk, or it can leave important gaps. Most foreigners focus on the house, the location, the price, the deposit, the monthly rent, but professionals look at the contract. Because once you sign, the written words matter. Not what someone said, not what someone promised, only what is written. That is why special clauses matter. In Korea, these are often written as special clauses in the contract. And they are not decoration. They are tools to reduce risk. Each clause should address a specific risk. If the clause is missing, your protection may be weaker. There are 3 contract clauses you should check before you sign. First, the deposit return clause. This clause should clearly explain when and how your deposit will be returned. Not vaguely, not later, clearly. For example, the landlord should return the deposit when the lease ends and you return the property. Why does this matter? Because if the contract is vague, the landlord may delay, and your deposit should not depend on vague promises. It should be written clearly. Second, confirm existing debt. The registry shows existing debt on the property, mortgage, loan, other legal claims. And if there is debt, you need to know how much. The contract should confirm what both sides agreed to, based on that information. Why does this matter? Because hidden debt creates hidden risk. If the property already has too much debt, your deposit may be behind in the legal order. Third, no new debt or new legal claims before move-in. This is one of the most important clauses. The landlord should agree not to create new debt or new legal claims before your move-in date. And the contract should clearly say what happens if that promise is broken. Because timing matters. You may check the registry today, but if the landlord takes out another loan before you move in, the legal order can change and your protection can become weaker. For example, imagine this. You check the registry. The owner's name matches the registry. The debt level looks acceptable. You sign the contract. You pay the deposit. But before you move in, the owner takes out another loan. Now the bank moves ahead. The order changes, and your deposit becomes more vulnerable. Same house, same contract, same deposit, but a very different risk, because one protective clause was missing. This is why special clauses matter. They do not make a risky property safe, but they help reduce risk when something changes. A good contract does not just describe the rental. It says what must not change, what must be disclosed, and what should happen if the agreement is broken. That is the difference between a basic contract and a safer contract. So before you sign, remember this checklist. 1. Check how your deposit will be returned. 2. Check whether existing debt is clearly understood and reflected in the agreement. 3. Check whether new debt or new legal claims are restricted before move-in. And if something is unclear, do not ignore it. Ask, confirm, and write it down. Because in Korea, protection is not only about trust. It is about documents. It is about timing. And it is about what is written before you sign. One missing line can change everything. In the next video, I will show you how to know whether your realtor is protecting you or just closing the deal.